you are the light of the world. What are you?
What? No different heaven for the black and the white. I'm calling on everyone to come back home.
You are the light of the world. What are you? What are you? You are the light of the world, and also the salt of the world. But it's a pity today there are some of us who once believed and call ourselves the light of the world, it are gradually deserting or derailing. We are derailing or deserting the light and going into a place of darkness, because you are being wooed. Like enemy will give you positions where you want to run to, or give you money or whatever. It's like the politics we have today in our country. When I've been to hear one word, stomach infrastructure. I don't even know what it means. I've been, let me listen, let me watch. Well, what is this after? And now begin to know the meaning. That most of us who are into politics are not there because of the welfare of the people, but how to enrich themselves. And that is why you see that jumping from one party to another. Will you also follow the same trend? Will you also follow the same trend? People jumping from Christ's chosen church of God will not say maybe the church is too archaic. Maybe the church does not give them. There's some churches that was saying this yesterday. That church every Sunday they cook indomie. They cook rice. They give them clothes, wrapper. Then you come to your church and say, oh, this church now so then be. I've been to church for so many years. Nobody gives me rice. Nobody gives me indomie. No wrapper. If that be the case, let me jump up. If you are an instrumentalist, you can sing very well. They want to buy you. What then shall it profit you? You shall gain the whole world, get all the nairas and whatever, and suffer the loss of your soul. Some of our youths are falling victim of what I'm saying now. Some are falling victim. Some, whatever ambassador, whatever they may call it, I don't know. They are falling victim. Then Jesus asked the disciples, in spite of all that is going on now, will you also go away from me? People are weighing you to give you positions in other places. Maybe you have been here for 5-10 years. You say to yourself, I am not recognized. And the moment you jump out, they give you a very big post. What shall I give to you at the end of the day? Position without salvation. Wealth without salvation. You are only looking how to fill your stomach. And the Bible told me, beware, for their God is their belly. Are you one of them? You are the light. God called you and made you a light and said, you are a chosen generation. You are a royal priesthood. You are a peculiar person or people. You've known the Lord God. You've tasted of the heavenly powers. There's something you have which others don't have. And that is the Holy Spirit. Not stage managed. Do you know nowadays there are what I may call stage managed miracles? Hello? Stage what? Managed miracles. Is that what you want? You have seen the light. You have seen the light. You have tasted of the heavenly powers. What are you looking for? Power of prophecy? When I talk about prophecy, I mean in Christ to the Church of God, there is authentic prophecy. I believe it. What are you looking for? Jesus has a question. What have you gone out there to look for? What are you looking for there? Say, behold, they are all with you here. You have the power. You have the grace. You have the grace to become what God said you must be. You are the light. Tell somebody, I am the light of the world. Light and darkness, which one gives way for each other? If you have a friend or a brother or a sister who once knew God, tasted the power of God in Christ to the Church of God, and today is out, tell them to come back home, because all that glitters are not gold. Some are not steady any longer in their faith. Like some are like rolling stones that gathers no moss. Are you one of them? Are you one of them? Are you like Peter, who was undecided? Peter Corona says, Peter, Peter, so my Christ to the Church of God now, hearing my voice, but your heart is not here. Some of you are like spectators. Let me watch. And say to themselves, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Some are yet to decide. You are here, but somewhere else. What you used to do for God before, you now left them undone. You now serve God half-heartedly. Half-heartedly. You are no more committed as you were before. What a tragedy if salt now begin to lose its savor. Are you still sweet as you were before? God gave you the spirit of counseling, gift of counseling. You see, do counseling, comforting people. God gave you the gift to visit. Yes, are you still doing it? To speak the words of God, evangelism to people from place to place. Are you still doing it now? Or you're now filled up the murmuring and gossip? Murmuring and gossip. Fault finder. Hate speech. Is that what they're doing now? You are the light of the world. Once a light, you ought always to be the light. I mentioned something. Once the light, you ought always to be what? To be the light. When light comes, darkness will give way. Don't you see around us in Nigeria problems everywhere? Statism have taken over the place of love in our country. It is because the light is not in them. Their eyes have been blinded. You have to make a difference. You make the difference. Children of God, you must make the difference in this country, Nigeria. That wherever you are, shine as a true light. Don't deny your identity. Don't deny who you are. because of bread, because of position. Some of you are ashamed to tell people. They ask you a question: what church do you belong to? I belong to a church. And they go church. Which church? You are ashamed to say you are a member of the Church of God because your ways are not pure. Hello? Your ways are what? Are not pure. CCCCOGi once said, I am not ashamed of myself to be or my color. I'm not ashamed of my color. I'm not ashamed to identify myself with black people. For anyone who is not proud of his color is not fit to live. You that works in that office, what difference are you making? You that is in that school, what difference are you making? You that heads people, whether you're a commissioner or whatever you may be, what you say, call yourself a Christian, what difference are you making? I call all of you, members of Christ the Church of God and Nigerians as a whole, this is the time to make a difference. Let the world know you are. Don't compromise. Let me just allow you this way. It can be flexibility, but no compromise. Be flexible, but don't compromise your faith. Many have denied Jesus. Many have denied their faith. Many have denounced their membership of Christ the Church of God on the ground that maybe you are not recognized. The more they say, oh, I've been in this church for 10, 20 years, nobody recognizes me. If men do not recognize you and Christ recognizes you, which is better? Hello? Hello? You are the light. Whether you sit at the altar, you are down that way, you are the light of the world. The eyes of the Lord is upon you. Let us shine to eradicate darkness from the church, darkness from our nation. If every one of us are able to know Jesus Christ, the light, all this kind of corruption, killing, and so on and so forth will not happen. But the light will tell you that the ways of Jesus Christ, thou shalt not kill. Is that correct? Thou shalt not kill. If you kill, you are in darkness. If you are a killer, what are you? You are in darkness. If you embezzle the money of the country, or whatever you are, grab attitude to be rich overnight, you are in darkness.
The storm is over is the theme of the 2019 Delegate Conference of Christ the Church of God International, holding from Monday 14 to 21st January 2019 at the Central Cathedral Complex, Benin Agbo Road, Ohobe Quarters, Benin City, and Benin Mass Choir. The general.
If you hate people, you are in darkness. If you destroy others, you are in darkness. If you don't love, you are in darkness. And these evil that are in the world should not be found in the church. You are made, God have raised you to correct the ills of our country, of our society, to correct the ills. You are the light of the world. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Then he said, let your light so shine. Before how many people? Before men. That they might see your good works. Say, no man lighted a light or candle and put it under a table. Some of us are still hiding. Come out of your shelves. Come out of your shelf. Tell someone, say, come out of your shelf. Just sit down. Let me watch and see. Who are you watching? Let me see. Let me see. See what? Don't you hear thy warning? Thy Lord is coming. Don't you hear thy warning? Thy Lord is coming. To pay everyone. To pay everyone according to what? His work. His work, oh. He's coming. I'm not your paymaster. You cannot pay yourself. If I were to be your paymaster, I may neglect you. But that's the nature of a man. But God does not do that. Our God is a God of justice and equity. He is coming to pay everyone. And if it's assuming Jesus comes now, what do you think will be your pay? So we'll be caught gossiping now. And when they meet you gossiping, that is your pay. So we'll be met with hatred or hate in their heart. And Bible says, we said, thou shalt not kill. But Jesus said, I say to you, anyone that does what? That hates his brother is a murderer. Abi? Then if that be the case, how many of us here are murderers? Hello? You heard the question? If that be the case, how many of us are murderers? We are all very handsome this morning. Women dress very gorgeously. Mayagi Bakba. Salobagi. That? Wake up. Wake up. Dolly, when I went ye. Wake up. Dolly, when I went ye. Dolly, when I went ye. And when I went. This is the time, oh. Wake up and let your light shine in your families. You know, some of us in our families, It is just you and your wife and children, the others, you don't talk to them. You say the same seed to your children. You are talking about seed. And such families have been divided now. They work against each other. Even children of the same parents, not all of themselves. As you live here now, all such bitterness must be wiped away. All such bad roots or seed you've sown, go and uproot them. And let love prevail. Let the light shine. Please. Now is your salvation nearer than what you believed. You ought to be teachers now, telling people about Christ. Our deaconesses, God gave you a job when we are, that's the history. When women, young boys, or people they marry, they bring their wives to teach them. Is this so today again? Eh? Nobody now. We leave the main, we leave the substance and the pursue shadow. How would they do now to fight to become a deaconess? To fight to become an elder? Not put me deaconess. Don't make me elder. Go there. Be awake to your responsibility. Oh. And then dead yo. And then dead yo. Move your Leaders and the led, know that you are the light of the world. Don't leave the light and go into dark world. Tell your friends who are the verge of running away, running from pillar to post. Tell your children, tell your brothers, tell your sisters, tell your friends who are jumping from pillar to post, come back home. God bless you all in Jesus' name. The great physician, that which shall be making your children to run from pillar to post in search of health, since their sins have been forgiven and their faith have returned back to you, that God has been with us from the beginning. Come down now. Come down now. Come down now. From the crown of the head of your children to the sole of their feet, whatever be the nature of sickness or disease, we rebuke to leave you. The spirit behind it we rebuke in the name of Jesus. For when light cometh, darkness must give way. Oh Lord, all those as men have been marked for death, we remove that label and give you life. And give you life, and give you life, even you and your children, in the name of Jesus. Your days will be fulfilled as your years, so shall your strength be, in the name of Jesus. Untimely death will rebuke, every miscarriage will rebuke. Oh Lord God of fruitfulness, visit your daughters that have been calling upon your name. Lord, visit them, even though our daughters-in-law, they're not even here now, whatever they are. Oh Lord, at this moment, have a divine encounter with all such people, whether in the hospital, whether in Nigeria, whether they are abroad. The Lord who says, there shall be no barren in my land. That is your word. It is not my word. It is your word, my God. Come now and honor your word and execute your word, my Lord. In the name of Jesus.